So initially, each worker, each worker adds more than the one before. When we have teamwork and specialisation and all that kind of good thing. Yeah, so therefore, the units. This is now output. Remember, the units that they make. These early workers. These are the ones where we've got increasing returns to the variable factor. Each worker is more efficient than the one before. What's going to happen is that remember, this is the extra cost, the marginal cost. The extra cost is going down. Each one, because each worker is more efficient than the one before, the extra cost is going down. Now, of course, the total cost will still be rising. It'll be rising more slowly, and that's something that we'll come on to relatively soon. But what we know is that the marginal cost is going to come down like that. As soon as workers are less productive than the one before, as soon as each worker is adding less than the one before, we saw from the table that marginal cost starts to rise. So you'll see this in books. This is the classic Nike swoosh, and it's also the reason why supply curves slope upwards. So ultimately, if you ignore this early bit, if that's the price, then we know that it's only worth making units up until that point. Beyond that point, it would be unprofitable. The extra cost is more than the extra revenue. But that's something that we'll come across a bit later. But X would be the supply if price was PX. If the price went up to PY, then now more units are profitable. All of these are profitable right up to that one. Because the extra cost is less than the extra revenue. You remember early on I talked about marginal cost and marginal revenue. Well, this is your foreshadowing. So then these units now become profitable, and output will rise from X to Y. But anyway, sorry, for the purpose of this, rather, you just need to understand that when there's increasing returns, then marginal cost will fall, and when we've got diminishing returns, then marginal cost will rise. And that's it. Depending on, I don't know whether you ever got this far, but anyway, if you did, well done, and I'll see you all tomorrow.